In the midst of a dramatic dolphin hunt, a killer whale launches its body in an amazing breach out of the water. I think this grouper was looking for a very easy meal. An oarfish. The huge serpent-like creature sometimes goes by the name earthquake fish. For centuries, its appearances have been linked to earthquakes. These construction workers took things very literally when their boss asked them to wash his car after a long day at work. They brought a giant bucket and a whole load of water fell on the vehicle. Not sure if the boss was pleased though. A dog, seemingly oblivious to its danger, is being pursued by a dangerous predator. It turns into a heart-pounding chase where the dog barely makes a narrow escape. You can almost feel the tension as the predator inches closer, but at the last second, this dog makes it to safety. All of a sudden, there is a blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, and the mere size is so overwhelming, it dwarfs everything in its path. Then, in a millisecond, it's gone. Now we encounter one of the weirdest sea animals, a pyrosome, a sea worm 8 meters long and glowing, like it's out of some science fiction movie. As spooky as it looks, the pyrosome is in no way harmful to anyone. An orca killer whale swims up to join in on the action, but instead of a predatory move, this is more playful than anything else. The orca was simply curious and perhaps wanted in on this game of fetch. Some flyers have a need for speed, and this one went to the extreme with a very low flyby. You can almost feel the rush of wind as the plane zooms just inches above the ground. It's instinctive to flinch when you see just how close it comes to hitting someone. Dams are obviously built to withstand incredible resistance, but if you don't relieve some of that massive pressure that builds up like this guy's doing, this is exactly what happens. As we descend deeper into the water, we find ourselves face to face with a school of sharks, lemon sharks, to be more specific. But we should feel no alarm. Lemon sharks are grossly misrepresented a lot of the time. Further tenderness is when an octopus sticks out a tentacle, all but to shake hands. Quirky, yet adorable, it really displays some intelligence from the sea creature. Priming for a big race, this jockey got a clock on the head from the horse next door and was still recovering from the blow when the race began, so his horse literally took off on its own. But get this, even without a jockey, this disciplined horse outran everyone else and managed to win the whole thing. While the ocean can be so still at times, she is capable of sheer terror. A sudden shift jolts us back to just how strong Mother Nature can be. Not all of the creatures are too pleased about being on camera, like this green moray eel that is in a bit of a mood. Doing a backflip move in figure skating is incredibly hard and obviously very, very dangerous, so much so that it was made illegal, and doing one in competition will get you disqualified. But back in 1998, French figure skater Surya Bonali didn't really care about winning. Instead, she wanted to leave a trademark, and she certainly did by landing a backflip perfectly. One of those magic moments appears. A humpback whale slowly comes up to the surface, its huge body dwarfing everything around it. Check out these one-in-a-million moments when fireworks are struck by lightning. Now, speaking of sharks, next we came across one of the ocean's most formidable predators, the tiger shark. Commanding respect, they were over 5 meters in length. Yet, they were something more than just eating machines. If you want your beer to be opened in a cool way by this waiter, then you should be willing to sacrifice a bit of it. Speaking of sharks, next we came across one of the ocean's most formidable predators, the tiger shark. Commanding respect, they were over 5 meters in length. Yet, they were something more than just eating machines. Is that a two-headed anteater? Okay, now I see it now. How long did it take you to figure out where the real head was? At first glance, this bird, known as the golden pheasant, looks like it has cigarette butts all over it. But check out its amazing glow up when its cape is finally fully grown. Their next unbelievable but also hilarious moment happened on a show called Billy on the Street. So here, Billy Eichner was doing interviews surprising strangers on the street with Emma Stone. But unfortunately, one of the people confused her with Emma Watson.
Your favorite Emma Stone movie? Harry Potter?
Oh.
This fish streaks through the water to attain the title as the ocean's fastest fish. It would attain speeds of 68 miles per hour, which is the ocean version of a sports car. A sperm whale, another behemoth of the ocean, swims up to a diver. Not an attack, it's a plea for assistance. The whale has a fishing hook in its mouth and appears to realize this diver as a human who could relieve it. The Mayans were an ancient civilization that left behind tons of mysteries. And perhaps one of the most unbelievable mysteries is the weird echoing sound produced when clapping in front of the famous Chichén Itzá stairs.
The sound comes back.
If you thought orcas couldn't get any more playful, one pops up again, this time joining a group of surfers. Here's what it looks like when a nuclear weapon detonates 150 feet underwater. This nuclear weapon had a whopping yield of 8 kilotons and was part of Operation Hardtack in 1958, where the United States did a series of 35 nuclear tests. And while this particular bomb had a whopping yield of 8 kilotons, mark it how scary modern nuclear weapons would look in comparison, which now have an explosive yield of more than 10 times that. But the sea can be quite fickle. In a blink, this towering wave slammed into this helpless little taxi boat. The divers go deeper beneath the waves to come across something eerie, a skeleton. This very well looks to be a grim discovery. Can it be real? During a football match in South America, a dust devil, which are little whirlwinds with an upward motion, suddenly decided to join the game. The sea chums violently afar, and there is an apparent funnel. That scene is intimidating. It is like the ocean is angry. It is so easy to forget just how big and powerful the ocean is. But as the waves rise, reality comes crashing down literally. Is this Peter Lockridge has unimaginable skills? We are now taken back to the calmer waters, whereby it throws us in with the lemon sharks. But this time, they appear almost as pets, playful cats of the ocean. The diver seems to come across a real shark only to realize that it is a mere statue. I think Zeus was like, "You want a cool picture? I got you, bro." I'm definitely not bringing him to my office party. Now those are some really cool stairs. Now, this is what you call a drone-catching bird. Is this the human version of Case from Interstellar?